believes that we're on this line, this continuum line, and our place is somewhere in the middle of this. Everybody today is on this lifeline. And they're either moving right now in America because of our diets, we're either moving to the diabetic side or we're moving to the obesity side. If we go in the diabetic direction, we'll end up doing insulin injections, we'll have nerve problems. Quite a few people lose feet, legs because of it, circulation problems, and one of the ones is blindness. And if I forget to tell you at the end, remind me to tell you about my blindness story with me after being on this program, this 30-day cleanse. Okay? If you're choosing, if you end up going because of the way you're doing and your genetic codes or any of the other stuff, if you're going to end up going toward the obesity side, you think you're destined to have heart problems, stroke, inflammation, and chronic arthritis that'll be crippling. These are all the way most of us are going toward right now, is those directions. And it's no good for us. It is no good for us. So Mark has this way of beating this diabesity, and he's broken it down into 7 things. And that's what Dr. Kaiser and I are speaking at MDs and DOs and DCs this year, and it's about these 7 things. Number 1, he says we should eat good foods. They should be organic foods, they should be healthy foods, they should be good foods that we should be getting and eating, not boxed foods, not prepared foods, not fried foods. They should be really good foods. We're not going to talk about that tonight. It should be balancing your hormones. It should be balancing your hormones. When we get a certain age, our hormones get out of whack. The men start to go toward a more female side, and the women start to go toward the men's side. And all those things kind of screw us up, and because we're imbalanced hormonally, we start to put things in our fat cells. We want to cool our inflammation. Because of the foods we're eating and the things we're doing, we're inflamed all the time. I'm going to tell you, if you don't already know, the 3 big things: cancer, heart disease, and arthritis. The 3 crippling things that all of our families have are caused by only one thing. I love the walk for the cures, and I love all those things for the research, but the research has found only one thing, that it all relates back to body inflammation. Inflammation is causing all of those things for us. So we must cool the inflammation in our body. We've got to get rid of the inflammatory things that are happening. We want to maintain our digestive system because the foods we're not eating, we're not getting normal germs in our colon anymore, and we need to replace those. So Hyman says we've got to get some probiotics back, and now you're starting to see Dannon yogurts and those things with these probiotics back in the system, which is good. Next, we want to cleanse our bodies of toxins. We are absorbing toxins through our foods every day. We're absorbing it through the air we breathe, the things we spray under our arms, the things we put on our eyes, the things we spray in our mouth so we have good breath. All of those things have toxins in them. And the fire retardant things right here in the carpet, so this thing doesn't go up in smoke when I scuffle around on it tonight, is not good for us. So all of those things build these fat cells, and we've got to get rid of those. We want to energize our metabolism. Our metabolism slows down because of the things we do to it. And the last one is we need to calm our brain. Most of you know of Dr. Daniel Amen on PBS, talking about the brain. It is a spectacular thing. The problems we have in the brain centers because of previous traumas or the things we're doing can affect everything we are. His book, I would encourage all of you to read, except it is really deep, and you got to go slow, is Change Your Brain, Change Your Body. He believes that 90% of our problems are related to our brain, so Dr. Amen fixed this part of Dr. Hyman's program, was that. Now, the one we really want to talk about tonight is this cleanse our bodies of toxins. We want to really work hard on that one and get through that, and go through the stuff that we need to know about how to do that. So, here is my story, and I'm going to move kind of the back here. You don't have to turn around and look at me, just keep looking forward, because I'm going to be sitting back here yawning and everything else back here, and it'll be embarrassing. So, okay, no, you're good right there. You guys are in the splash on YouTube now. Okay, so here we go. So my 30-day cleanse started, honestly, October 1st. And I want you to know, before I start this, first of all, I have this powerful new, look at that. Is that cool? That's worth the price of admission, huh? Just that. I have pictures of before. This is me on the left. This is back Labor Day weekend. This is again after I saw her in August. I put on another 6 pounds since the time I saw her. she affected me so much, I started stress eating, and it was really bad. I don't know how she gets people well. I was just worse after it. She just saw me for a moment and it got bad. This is a picture of me from the front. Remember we talked about hormone changes. A man, what he does is he gets this huge belly fat, man boobs, starts to lose it around the throat. He starts to get familial, lack of sex drive, all of those things that happen, and that's what usually happens. Now, I went on a 30-day cleanse, and in the first 30 days, I lost 40 pounds. I have since lost, my staff does not know this, and so nobody can tell them that. I've now lost over 60 since I started on October 1st.